Hello, ladies. Today is Friday. We've made it through the end of another week. And Fridays we like to call Freedom Friday. So today I will be sharing a brief message with you about forgiveness. I am Lavette Love, CEO and founder of Love Life Legacy Coaching. Now, why would you forgive someone who hurt you? We've all heard the phrase forgive and forget, right? It sounds easy enough, but it's real cliche. And it's easy to be dismissed if you're the person that's been violated and living with this pain and this trauma. If you've been hurt, it might feel ridiculous to think about forgiving someone that's hurt you. But I want you to hear me out. Listen to what I have to say. I'm going to share with you some reasons why offering forgiveness can be helpful. You may not be able to see the forest for the trees when it comes to forgiveness, but if you listen, I'll share with you some valuable reasons why you should consider forgiveness as one of the options related to your anger, your sadness, and any other emotions. Here are some reasons why you may want to forgive someone who hurt you. I'll give them to you at top three high level. Your emotions are unresolved, number one. Number two, that pent up anger can cause you physical illness, it can make you sick. Number three, forgiving can restore what has been lost. So your emotions are unresolved as long as you carry that unforgiveness because your emotions are tied to that situation. Feeling angry, bitter, sad, or any other negative emotion comes from that space that wants justice and vindication and revenge. You mix that in with all sorts of different thoughts with your unresolved emotions, and what do you have? An emotional, angry mess. This will rob you of your happiness, and you start to coexist with your pain. You figure out how to just make it through. So you're not living, you're just surviving, you're just existing. Letting go of that blame and that need for revenge makes it possible to move through that situation and especially move on with your life and live your best life. Pent up anger can cause you physical illness, it can make you sick. That bitterness and pain can turn into sickness. Haven't you been robbed of enough? Keeping that offense unresolved can lead to high blood pressure, depression, other anxieties, or even worse. Do your body the favor by forgiving. And that can help ensure that your health stays intact, that you live long, healthy life. What's the point of eating healthy, exercising, you're drinking your gallon of water a day, like you're doing all these great things for your body, for your health, but you're still angry and you're bitter? Like it makes no sense. If you're going to put that much faith into making good decisions for your health, do the same for your emotional wellness. The third tip, remember, was forgiving can restore what has been lost. Sometimes a rift between two people grows much bigger than necessary because that pain that it lingers, that resentment grows, and the damage takes on a life of its own. Like the longer you let it go, the longer you don't talk about it, the longer you stay away from each other, it's just growing, it's festering, just getting much bigger. It's like a sore and the scab, it won't scab over, it won't heal. It's just throbbing in pain. Hashing things out and forgiving can allow for restoration. And who don't want restoration? Restoration and resolution should happen more times than not. Now, in times where there are issues that are too great, they're too big to resolve, forgiveness can still make it possible to stop that loop that's playing in your head, that's going on in your head, that's stopping you from living, that has you stuck in your emotions, that has you unable to trust and open your heart. Letting go of what is eating you up is worth the effort. This is not discounting what's happened to you. This is not saying you're giving that person that offended you a permission, get out of jail free card, but this is about you. So the benefits of forgiving and forgetting are emotional, they're physical, and practical. Walking around with chronic anger and resentment can bleed over into other areas of your life. Trust me, can bleed over into your marriage, into your parenting, can bleed over into your career and how you are able to relate with your colleagues and your peers. It can have you being the one that can't get along with anyone. And it's no fault of your own. You've been hurt, but you're still holding on to it. And 9 times out of 10, that person that's caused you this harm, they're living their life. They living their best life. So it's time for you to release to get your freedom back. It's Freedom Friday. Find the courage and practical ways to forgive. You can move through these negative emotions and get into a better space of acceptance, create those healthy boundaries and grace. It is worth your health. It is worth your peace, your joy, your happiness. This is why you would forgive someone. You're forgiving them for yourself. All right, ladies, until next time.